Hey, what you listening to there?
Just a podcast.
Podcast? Which one?
Just the latest La 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 Bing Bong.
La 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 Bing Bong.
Don't you know it? You have to listen to it.
I have to.
It's really good. It's a bit like Milk Burner, but not as political.
Right.
Can't believe you don't listen to it.
Do you know Trent on Skates?
Not sure.
It's Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails, his podcast, and he's on ice skates each episode. It doesn't sound that good, but it's good. It's really good. You should listen to it.
You like music podcasts, don't you?
Yeah.
I assume you listen to Oral Papsmear?
Yeah, except I can't stand the guy's voice. I much prefer the Poontown Rats.
Yeah, some episodes are better than others, though.
Yeah, you hear the one on Nina Hagen?
I heard the one on Daryl Braithwaite.
Braithwaite, yeah. Everyone goes on about that one.
How about How to Wake Up? You listen to that?
Nah, what about Stuff You Should Deep Fry? Do you listen to that?
What about Stuff You Should Rub?
Is that like Stuff You Should Wipe?
Kinda, but it's better.
I listen to Stuff You Shouldn't Poke. That's really good.
What about Words That Rhyme With Door?
Oh, yeah, I heard the one they did on Core.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was interesting. Do you listen to Two Fat Guys Screaming?
What's that?
Oh, it's exactly what it says. It doesn't sound that good, but it's really good. It's amazing. It's one of my favourite podcasts. Can't believe you don't listen to it.
Do you listen to The Donut Abusers?
I listen to Frisbee Insertion. Do you listen to that?
I listen to Jesus and the Pope's Sports Rap. Do you listen to that?
Nah. What about Hot Lesbians That Work in Bakeries? You listen to that?
No, what is it? Gender Issues?
No, Finance. Can't believe you don't listen to it. It's right up your alley.
Do you listen to Ways of Downgrading Murderer to Manslaughter?
Is that legal issues?
Nah, Shakespeare Analysis. You listen to the $2 Peepcast?
I listen to Ladyboys Talk About Hitler. You listen to that?
No, I listen to How Green Was My Borry. You listen to that?
No.
It's a really good podcast. It's like a cross between Violin Sandwich and Tossing Shoes in Empty Canoes. It's really good.
Do you know the Crumpet Dog Says Hi podcast?
Yeah, except I can't stand the guy's voice.
Oh, you get used to it. It's really good. What about Remember the Members of Dismembered Members?
Yeah, it's okay. Do you know Grandpa was attacked by hunchbacks last night?
Hunchbacks? Rings a bell. Not sure.
That's one of my favourite podcasts. It comes out of Chicago. You should listen to it. You'd love it.
Do you listen to the podcast?
Nah.
You don't listen to the podcast? It's so good. It's done by one of the guys that used to do the What Would Christian Slater Do podcast. It's similar, just without as much emphasis on Central African healthcare.
Do you listen to Lassie Come Home and Finish Painting the Fucking Patio?
Oh, sometimes. Except I can't stand that guy's voice.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's good. It's really good. It's one of my favourite podcasts.